What's going on, y'all? We back with another episode. School in the Gang podcast. It's your boy School. You know my guys. What's going on, man? Thanksgiving week. What up? Going?
Not even Thanksgiving. It doesn't count.
What happened?
But this don't count. It's not Thanksgiving.
It's got an asterisk next to it.
Not even. It's just, they took the shit off the calendar. It's trash.
It's 2020. It don't count.
Yeah, this is definitely trash. It's definitely on the do-over next year.
I don't want to do it over.
How do you do it over? More?
Hey, you want more of this?
Do you want to repeat?
Who wouldn't want to repeat Thanksgiving?
I'm talking about 2020 in general.
I'm talking about 2020.
Oh, no. I'm talking about Thanksgiving, not 2020. Clearly, don't want to repeat this shit.
It's just trash.
It's going crazy, man. What's going on, though, man? Y'all saw that Verzuz battle?
Corny.
Did we?
It wasn't corny. It was not corny, yo.
Keep it a bean, yo. It was corny, yo. Stop it.
Wasn't cool. How was it corny?
He didn't get the real feel because he was asleep. He ain't watch it to the next day. He wasn't there in the moment when the tension.
Yeah, I'm about to.
I'm glad I wasn't there in the moment when the tension was high because I ain't see no tension. I ain't seen that.
How did you not see tension?
Bro.
I ain't see it, bro. I'm sorry.
How?
It was corny.
It was tension from the moment they both took the stage. Like, what are you talking about?
It was corny.
Yeah, there you go.
Make it unpopular if you want to. It was corny.
I guess if you're saying it's corny because like they didn't play certain
songs. It was
songs,
corny.
How?
Because it was.
Explain yourself.
So one, they didn't fight. I wanted to see a fight. Might as well better off fighting. Nobody it didn't get the fisticuffs, so I didn't see that. Two, Gucci's outfit was way too corny. That jacket.
That joint cost $10K. What you talking about?
I hated that jacket.
That was a bad jacket. Yeah, that was a very bad jacket.
It should have got buried 10 feet. And then three.
I wasn't feeling the jacket?
Nah, the jacket was trash. And three.
You thought Jeezy fit was better? The jersey with the.
It was both bad. That was both bad. I was gonna get to that. That was number three.
I was about to say Jeezy's outfit wasn't.
Jeezy's fit was even worse.
It was very old. It was very 05
Jeezy. Yeah, he kept it early 2000s.
It was very 05 Jeezy.
That's
where
better music came from.
He was better off wearing the cover art for the album. I'd rather that outfit.
The turtleneck?
Yeah, I'd rather that.
Turtleneck?
Give me a talking point.
Passed out in that turtleneck in there.
I was pretty bored. I called out for that.
I know it was hot bored. Magic.
I called out to watch it. It was pretty bored. And then four.
I still think you capping on calling out.
Nah, I called out.
You ain't call out for that reason though.
Prove it. Exactly. And then four, Jeezy left off like 2,000 songs that he could have played. Like a lot of his stuff was I knew what it was, but it wasn't like versus battle. Like, oh, let's throw this on. Like it wasn't that. Like it didn't give me no kind of vibes of the ones from the previous battles.
Like when Gucci threw, when Gucci threw on the diss records, that didn't give you no kind of vibe, like no kind of hype, no nothing.
Nah.
Wow.
Just ignore this.
I don't know what battle you were watching, K.
What was your take on it, Tills? Just ignore him.
It was trash.
I don't know why we're still talking about.
It was trash.
All right, you got it.
God, tell me how amazing it was.
Tills, you want to jump in? I'll go.
Oh yeah, quiet.
I'll try to see whose turn it was.
Nah.
You had all the while build up to it.
I will hear it. Yeah, I had no build up.
First of all, it was kind of a surprise. Like the surprise to it, first it was supposed to be T.I. and Jeezy. Then boom, you had Gucci and Jeezy. And everybody got hyped off of that. And then you had all the tension, all the build up and stuff like that. Then it was mad hype. And then Gucci just started off with the diss record. Round one, he just started off rip with that. Like that was just like, oh shit, like Gucci on gut Gucci time.
They didn't do it for me.
How? Like I don't know what else you wanted out of the battle other than the fight. Like
I'd rather them fight 3 rounds and just get out the way.
We knew that wasn't happening, bro.
Exactly.
They would have cut the feed if they started fighting anyway.
Wait, there's too many sponsors.
I'm sure the sponsors wanted to see a fight too. Low key.
you can't you can't have all them sponsors, all that build up, and just cut it short with a fight, yo. Like that's how you see how the stage was set up. You see how Brandy and Monica sit right next to each other. Gladys and Patty sitting right next to each other. They had to build a whole stage to separate
compared
these
Gucci
two.
and Jeezy beef to Patty and Gladys?
No, I'm not saying they had beef.
That's why it was trash. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, come on, man.
I'm not saying no.
My case,
I'm not saying they had beef. I'm saying Gucci and Jeezy had beef. I'm saying
but then you said
between it. They had to build a stage to separate them, is what I'm saying. Like you see how it wasn't like beef for real with Monica and Brandy, like that was fake beef. Then like Gladys and Patty, that wasn't beef at all.
Yo, you still comparing Gucci and Jeezy to Gladys and Patty. I don't know.
Come on, yo. You know what I mean, yo.
You're just proving my case that it was. If you have to take that deep to compare that,
how?
Nah, it wasn't.
How? I think it makes sense.
In that case, Gladys and Patty beef was way more intense than
it wasn't beef. That's my point. It wasn't beef so they could sit right next to each other. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
I don't understand how you didn't feel the tension from the very beginning. I don't think Gucci sat down the whole time.
No, he didn't.
The first two records was
diss records. He wasn't just rapping. He was rapping at Jeezy the whole time.
Maybe he doesn't like chairs.
He made eye contact behind those shades the whole time. He was
maybe he sat down earlier. He didn't want to sit down anymore.
No, he wanted to make sure his presence was known.
He's probably standing up in the car.
I'm dominating.
He had the sunroof open. He was standing up.
So, as far as, but who do y'all think won? For me, of course, it had to be Jeezy, just off the strength of
Jeezy.
I didn't know that many Gucci songs, to be honest, though. There's no other way I could have went with it.
Even hearing other people talk about it, like, I'll say the only people that say, like, Jeezy won, I mean, the only people that say, like, Gucci won is, like, people that were saying, like, oh, he won off of energy, he played those diss songs, like, he got, like, 2 points off all of diss songs. But it's, like, majority, everybody saying, like, song-wise, Jeezy won, no contest.
Really?
Yeah, I know a lot of people from, like, Atlanta and shit that was like, yeah, I'm rocking with Gucci. Like, Gucci won. I'm just like, all right. I'm not even about to, you got it. You know what I mean? Like,
you can't argue with a Gucci fan. You can't.
Yeah,
if somebody say Gucci won, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
But they were saying he won for all the reasons other than the actual music.
Mm-hmm.
So
he didn't win.
I guess it depends on what you're basing it on.
You said he won?
So he didn't win.
No, Gucci did not win. No.
Yeah. If we going on for music, we're not going for attributes.
Yeah, I think Jeezy
I will say one
more hits, but once again, it's an Atlanta thing because those mixtapes hit a lot different down there. The stuff that Gucci was, playing than stuff up here. The same way New York underground mixtape would feel a little bit different up here than it would down there. So, I mean, I don't know if we're necessarily the right people to be judging who won, but off of the Jeezy his career was able to make it up north a lot more than Gucci's was.
Yeah.
So that's really all we know.
I mean,
another question: is Jeezy actually from Atlanta, or is he like?
Nah, I think
he's from somewhere else. He kind of just like.
I think he was born in South Carolina. And he moved to like Atlanta at a young age or something like that.
I thought he moved like somewhere outside of Atlanta, but kind of was claiming Atlanta. I'm hearing a bunch of different stories. That's another reason why people are saying like they don't like Jeezy ain't for real Atlanta. He is, but he's not like Gucci who lived there and is still be in the hood sometimes or whatever. And Jeezy kind of made it and then kind of bounced.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jeezy, I'm not sure, but I know Jeezy wasn't born there. And I know his career popped off when he was in Atlanta.
Columbia.
Yeah, Columbia, South Carolina. But then I think he moved there like most people do, like young in his career, and got his career popping. And I know a lot of his career started like playing his music in Magic, so I know that's why it was a big thing, like him like repping Atlanta.
Yeah,
like Jeezy. Go ahead.
No, I was saying he definitely mentioned that a bunch of times, all the stuff he did at the city.
But like they were saying, like Gucci lived like 5 minutes down the street from Magic in Zone 6. So it was like Jeezy's like not really, he reps Atlanta, but he's not from there. So that's like how people were kind of like, well, you're not even from here. That's why I'm rocking with Gucci. It's like, all right, but like the songs, dog.
Yeah, a lot of people are just talking about how he's still so relevant to the culture there. And I guess I never really, I knew, but I didn't fully know like how many of the Atlanta artists that are on right now that he kind of helped to put on. So they got a different kind of affinity for him down here because of he's still so connected. While Jeezy kind of, I don't think he really put any artists on to that extent like Gucci has.
Yeah.
He put Akon on.
All right, yo. You gotta relax, yo.
That's so funny. He's so pleased with himself. he's so pleased with his own joke, yo.
He's been waiting to say that.
He didn't put. You knew who Akon was before he was on Jeezy track?
Oh, all right, yo.
I don't remember the timeline, to be honest. I don't know what.
Yeah, I ain't got an answer for you.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure Akon was already lit, though.
What I will say about the battle, like it's not what I expected. Like I really thought they were gonna be like on some grown man shit. I didn't think none of them diss tracks was gonna play. He came off the rip with the 2 diss songs. And when he played Truth, that's when I really thought I was like, yo, these niggas about to fight. There's no way they not gonna fight. And after the song, Gucci was still talking shit. I was like, nah, he gotta shoot him. Like, there's no way Jeezy don't shoot him right now. There's no way. Like, son, I can't even repeat it, yo. It was just, he violated so crazy. I was like, yo, there's no, like, Gucci, when Gucci said that, Jeezy stood up, and I was like, well, feed's about to cut. There goes the battle. I was like, yo, he's about to jump across that stage. There's no way he don't put hands on Gucci.
I respect Jeezy for, how he handled everything. I know a lot of people were saying he's corny, like, you can't make amends with somebody who killed your mans or whatever, but I think you get to a point in life where you just got to be mature enough to move forward. You don't got to be friends. You don't got to be buddy, but get past this drama that's been going on for 15, 20 years. I think 15. Gucci made sure that we knew it was 15 because Jeezy had said 20. He was like, nah, 15. Like, bro, why you
like, I remember. Gucci was like, I remember when I caught that body, bro. Like, it's not 20, it's 15.
He's like 15, 20, whatever.
And it also, like, the energy was confusing to me because the whole battle was like tense. They had that conversation, whatever, and then they get to the end and they do So Icy together. Like, how do you go from having that much tension? I knew y'all was gonna do it at the end, but how you have that much tension and then jump into at the end? Oh, let's do this song together.
Because there was no tension to begin with.
Oh, yo, there's no way.
Y'all was looking for tension. There was no tension. If they went ahead and did that song. And kids was mad hype all of a sudden. Come on, yo. Come on.
Bro, there's no way. Played the diss track, and then at the end of the song, I'm pretty sure he said, dig your mans up, or something along those lines.
Easy knew he was going to play that. That wasn't a surprise.
If you it's not a surprise. I'm going to put them right with them. Like, dog, like, I don't care what kind of conversation you have for it. I don't care what you squash for it. You can't just say that, yo. There's no way Jeezy was prepared for him to say that. There's no way.
And then they played So Icy together. And then they was happily ever after.
Wow.
It's probably in their contract. They had to sing it together. I don't think can't breach his contract.
It was fake tension.
Nah, yo.
It was dry. It didn't do it for me.
If you play the diss tracks and Gucci doesn't say what he said after the track, then I can understand what you're saying. But Gucci was like pushing like that point home, like, nah, yo, like I smoked your boy. Like, nah, you just can't say that. And it'd be fake tension. There's no way.
So Icy at the end. They was happy.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think they was happy. Like I said, I feel like that
wasn't happy
in their contract. I feel like that was in their contract. Like, all right, I think
I remember Jeezy jumping up and down.
All right.
Filled with joy.
Right. I don't think he was jumping up and down.
He was jumping up and down, filled with joy. And Gucci was right along with him. They was actually on the same side of the stage when they played that song too. If you peek.
Why we even listen to them anymore?
I have no idea.
You asked me, so I gave my answer.
Who asked you?
Shout out to Gucci, man.
Is it a show?
Nah, not Gucci. Jeezy is though, but y'all don't claim nobody. Like I told y'all in the chat. So.
Yeah, nah. Keep Gucci far away from this show.
That be capping.
Jeezy cool, but Gucci, he's a friend, but keep that man far away from this show. I want nothing to do with Gucci over here, yo.
Yo, is it light outside in your background, Tills?
Yeah.
You still live on the East Coast? It's pitch black here.
All right, don't do that, yo. Because school got the light coming through it. School really got the light coming through his window.
Hey, he on the West Coast. There's two over there.
Nah, it's getting dark over here though.
It don't look dark, bro.
That's kind of crazy that it's still light over there though.
I don't know. It look like the same kind of light.
Yo, come on, yo. Nah, it's not beaming through like it is in the school window.
I don't know.
No, that house is like the joint on Crenshaw.
Don't do that, yo. You look out that window right now, you can see the Hollywood sign. School. Don't do that.
Chill out.
Don't do that, bro.
Chill out, man.
Don't start, man. You started with me. You started with me.
Yo,
you started with me, bro.
Pan over real quick. Let me see the.
Point the camera out the window right now.
Show the people the sign, man.
They doing construction on it today.
Nah, show them where the Tory shooting happened at, yo.
They said they doing construction on the sign.
Yeah, kids crazy, man.
Till's definitely in the Midwest somewhere. Ain't no way it's gonna light outside.
Yo, it is getting dark, yo, for real.
Don't look dark to me.
He out there trying to catch a fugitive. That's why.
You in Chicago?
All right, yo. All right. Nah.
You the best.
Yo, what's the next topic, yo?
Yo.
Hey, bounty hunters.
Today on Bounty Hunters.
We got Grammys. The nominations are out.
I gotta look. I had them all pulled up.
I ain't looking for real, to be honest.
Do we even respect the Grammys anymore? Like at this point?
No.
I can't remember the last time I watched the Grammys.
With the Grammys.
Can't even remember the last time I watched the Grammys.
You probably give us the best feel.
Shout out to the homie Ant Clemens. Though. He got nominated for Best R&B.
You got nomination in their school?
Nah, not yet.
Oh, just checking. I didn't know if that was a shameless plug or whatnot.
Who is that? That's a producer?
No, that kid was flexing on us.
He's a artist. Well, he started as a songwriter, but he's an artist. He's doing both basically. Kanye, basically, he got his start being Kanye right-hand man. With,
I think you mentioned him before.
That's Sunday Service and all that stuff. That kind of like elevated his career. He wrote on a lot of shit. Beyonce, Ye, Ty Dolla, pretty much her. Anybody you could think of, he done been writing with them. So shout out to the homie.
I'm looking at the list right now.
It's also a lot of people that should be on nominated that didn't get nominated.
Yeah,
like The Weeknd.
No, he had no nominations. They just talk about him having the album of the year.
Yeah, it's not there.
But like, are we expecting too much of the Grammys? Like, we go in like expecting it to be all the black artists, all the hip hop people. It's like it's mad.
It's the same thing every year. Mm-hmm.
Well, not even that it's the same thing, but it's just we expect it to be these people. But it's like we kind of forget it's other genres that people love just as much as they love hip hop, and records that sold just as much as some of the hip hop albums or R&B albums or whatever.
I don't know.
I mean, true, but it's like hip hop and like R&B like move the culture. So it's kind of like you could talk about sales and stuff what you want, but it's like what music you hear on commercials, what do you see on TV, what styles you see people copying and stuff like that. So it's kind of like we get like record sales like Taylor Swift wins like 40 million awards every fucking year, but it's like
she definitely gonna get her nominations.
Oh yeah, every year she gonna get hers.
Well, what's the criteria? Like, what are you basing it on? Like, who wins these awards? Like, record of the year? Who gets the? What is it based on?
I mean, they got like a group of dudes that do the voting and stuff like that. So I don't know how they do it, but apparently they mess it up every year.
And let me be clear, a lot of hip hop and R&B artists get snubbed every year. I was just making a point about maybe we as the listeners outside of school, because he's kind of understands it better than the rest of us, don't understand the magnitude of all the other genres that be in the fields as well. Because they'll nominate people, it'll be Beyonce, and it'll be like some person I never heard of, and then the other person might win, and it's like, well, what music do they have? But then you go and they got like a cult following, just like the other artists that we follow.
I mean, in terms of categories, though, out of the list, you got rap, R&B. What's this one? Yeah, it's rap, R&B as far as like the culture moving. Then you got a lot of pop. You got country. Country got 3 categories in itself. I think pop got 1, 2, 3 or 4 categories. Rock, like you're not listening to that. So if anything, it's either out of the R&B, the rap, and the pop.
But I'm talking about like the more general awards. Like I'm looking at Record of the Year. You got Beyonce, Black Parade, Black Pumas, Colors. I'm not familiar with Black Pumas. You got the Baby, Rockstar, Doja Cat, Billie Eilish, Dua Lipa, whoever that is, Post Malone, and Meg Thee Stallion. So I heard of most of them, but it's a couple that I'm not familiar with at all. But they have been doing something if they're on that list with the other people that I do know.
I think the only person up there I don't know is Black Pumas.
I was gonna say. Yeah. Definitely heard of Billie Eilish.
Yeah, I heard of Billie Eilish, and I know she's huge.
Some Dua Lipa.
Yeah. Dua Lipa is.
I listen to mad shit, so I got all that shit on my Spotify and Tidal and all that shit.
I mean, like I said, I listen to a lot, but I still am not familiar with Black Pumas, whoever that is. Even with my, what I like to say is slightly expansive list of music that I listen to, I still have no idea who that is.
And they probably fuck around and win.
And if they win, I'll be like, how they beat all these other people? But I just don't know. I have no idea what their following is like. I have no idea how good the music is. I have no idea none of that stuff.
I compare the Grammys to like the Oscars and shit. It's like the same shit. That like they just, you know, it's a dope movie. You know, it's a dope album. But it's like let's just go with these random dudes over here.
Yeah, it's like in the
like nah, I don't
Oscars.
Want to, yeah, like
Oscars. Somebody's.
I mean, people should have won an Oscar.
Yeah, like Leonardo DiCaprio didn't win an Oscar until what?
Until The Revenant.
Yeah, The Revenant. He won an Oscar.
He had to fight a bear. He had to fight a bear to win an Oscar.
Yeah.
But he's had like timeless movies before that, and he should have won an Oscar.
Yeah. Or like 9-10 times Best Picture is like a movie you never heard of ever. Like what was it? Whatever won it last year was like a movie from Asia or China or something like that. Never heard the movie ever in my life. But apparently it was the best. It was
a huge international hit though.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like we could be a little bit limited in what we see and what we hear sometimes. Like you said, we know what good movies are and what aren't, but I never saw that movie. I can't judge it. I never saw it. I never even heard of it until it came to that time and they're giving it the award.
Yeah.
You gotta keep in mind that it's a whole system of like voting and like if people aren't, especially us, if we're not in these communities, like the Recording Academy, if Black people aren't in these communities and inside this thing voting, then of course what we want to be in there isn't gonna be in there. You know what I mean? Like if you're not networking and shaking the right people's hands, the Grammys don't technically care about how much your album sold, if you went double platinum or whatever. They got their own criteria of what they vote on. So, you know what I mean?
That's why I was trying to get a better understanding of like what's the voting based on.
Honestly, I don't fully know. You know, I don't fully have an answer to that because I see.
But it starts to start. It's not like you got to have a seat at the table, pretty much. And then once you get in the door, you could go.
We're underrepresented there, just like we're underrepresented in every aspect. Yeah. So once again, my point is, we absolutely get jerked. Black artists, Black actors, and every awards. If it's not our awards, we're gonna get jerked.
Pause.
I acknowledge that. That's not the point I was trying to make at all. I absolutely acknowledge that.
But even like, I hate the BET awards. Like,
damn, he started like that, huh?
I hate the BET. Okay, just go.
We're gonna shit on the Grammys and like. By the way, fuck the BET awards too.
Like I don't know. Sometimes
like the BET. So the BET awards too Black.
It's not too Black, but it's just like a lot of coolness just happens on the BET awards. It's just like, and I just don't be around for it. Like when I see the prayer ones, I'm like, I don't want to watch it. Like,
so you found a different way to say too Black. Got you.
Yeah. Like, I just don't. I don't care for the BET awards. I don't care for the Grammys. I don't care. Pretty much if the music sounds good to me, I'll listen to it and I'll enjoy it and move on with my life. You winning the Grammy, it's not gonna listen to you more. Like your shit sucks, it sucks. But if it's good, it's good. I'll listen to it.
Looking at the
list, artist wise.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, far as like artist wise, like winning the Grammy is like a career thing. Like your price go up when you win a Grammy.
Yeah, I definitely go for it.
But from like an artist standpoint, like that shit is like serious to them because like if I win a Grammy, my price goes up on shows, production, XYZ, all that. So it's like I feel like that's why they push for it more. Like we as like viewers, we're like, whatever, fuck the Grammys. I listen to what I would listen to. Like as an artist, it's like I win a Grammy, like I go from like 100,000 to 250,000 or whatever. So it's like for them, I can see why they push for it and stuff like that.
Will the price go up if you get a BET award?
Come on now.
All right, so when the BET awards on the same level as Grammys, then I'll start caring.
I mean, like, I hate to make it sound like that, but it's like if someone's hiring you for like the Super Bowl, and they're like, all right, we'll pay you. If we pay you $250, and they like, nah, I want a Grammy. Like, you gotta go up on that. Like, you can't go. They be like, all right, we're gonna pay you $100,000 for the Super Bowl. You can't be like, yo, I got a BET award. You know who I am? Like, it don't hit the same. It don't hit the same at all.
You know who I am? I mean,
yeah, I don't know. In
terms of Super Bowl though, they're just gonna get Maroon 5 anyway.
Nah, the Weeknd playing the Super Bowl. That was the whole thing. Weeknd got snubbed from the Grammys because he wanted to play the Super Bowl instead of the Grammy.
That's reasonable. That's a much bigger
platform.
Much more eyes on you on that as opposed to the Grammys. Everybody watched the Super Bowl, so
yeah, it's a power move. It's a power move
for sure.
Yeah, but to snub them because of that though.
Well, they're not gonna give them both.
No, I'm saying no. It was to perform at, so it wasn't like he was supposed to. I guess he was supposed to perform at the Grammys, and he was like, "Nah, I got the Super Bowl shit going on." And then the Grammys pretty much told him, said, whether either you perform at the Grammys or you pick the Super Bowl, and he picked the Super Bowl, and he was not nominated for anything in the Grammys.
Oh, yeah,
like the Weeknd's, and the Weeknd's kind of one of those artists is like he's nominated for a Grammy almost every year.
Yeah, he definitely.
If I'm not mistaken.
All the time.
Well, yeah, but you know what comes with it though. You got to pick one or the other. You got to play the part, or you just don't get it. And he didn't play the part, so he didn't get it.
I mean,
well, him performing at the Grammy shouldn't have nothing to do with him winning.
No, absolutely, it shouldn't. We know that, but according to them, like we always see, it's either one or the other.
Yeah.
And I commend him. He stood up for where he wanted and went the route that he chose, but they wasn't gonna give him both. We're not at that point yet. We're gonna give him both.
That's whack. That's very whack.
It is, but it's true. We're not at that point yet.
Before we move on to the Thanksgiving stuff, I was looking at that list and I seen the baby. Like, what's the vibes out there for him? He's like the man out there, Charlotte.
Yeah, he's pretty much the man out here.
You run everything.
Like he was his last, not his last video because he had just dropped that EP like last week, but like I would say like 2-3 maybe a month ago, he was just out like on the main strips in Charlotte shooting a music video. And like it was nuts out there, like street blocked off. It was nuts. So yeah, he definitely the man out here.
Did anybody
like
last album? Did anybody listen to the album?
His last album, I liked his last album.
I listened to half of it. I didn't get through it.
I liked it more than the Kirk album.
The who?
Kirk.
He's done dropped like 12 albums in like a year, so it's kind of hard to keep up.
Well,
I liked it better.
A lot of people saying like he only got like one flow though. Everything kind of sound the same.
That's his bag, yo. I personally, I'd rather him stay in his lane and try like venture off. Like that's his sound. Like rappers have their sound, and that's his sound.
I heard he working on more melodic stuff.
Yeah, I mean he has like different flows and stuff like that, but it's like he kind of has that. It kind of still sounds the same, even though it's a little different. But like, I mean, personally, because he has songs where he try to venture completely off, and I'm like, nah, this ain't it. Like, go back to what you were doing.
I seen like comments of people trying to slander him when he tried to venture off on a different.
Yeah, because the first day like,
oh,
the baby, exactly. It's like, baby, he sound the same. He got the same flow. Then he tried to do some pop stuff or or like slower stuff, and it's just like, nah, yo, this is whack. Like, what are you doing? It's like, fam, like, what you want from me, man?
Who's bigger in North Carolina, him or Cole?
Here in Charlotte, I would definitely say the Baby. I mean, and just because Cole doesn't really make music that often, so it's like you talk about as far as like radio play and like kind of just the vibe, definitely the Baby because he's dropping music like every month.
Yeah, but Cole's a classic though.
True, it is classic, but I mean, Baby's from Charlotte, so it's a little different. Cole's from Fayetteville, and then on top of that, he really doesn't have that classic down south sound to him. So,
how far is Fayetteville from Charlotte? Far?
2-3 hours.
Sheesh. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like the other side of Charlotte. I mean, the other side of North Carolina.
In that aspect, that makes sense. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not really paid attention to it. That makes sense though.
Yeah.
I'll take Cole with Baby though.
Oh yeah, like rapper wise, yeah, definitely.
Cole.
Like when I first came down there, I would say every third song either was the Baby song or it had a Baby feature in it. When I first came down here.
Gotta show love to the home team.
They probably playing all his shit down there though, like stuff we wouldn't even hear.
Yo, they just play everything, yo. Everything, like album cuts,
exclusive joints, yeah,
everything, yo.
That's crazy.
That's what I was saying about the whole Gucci and Jeezy thing. Like, it's you hearing stuff down there from the Baby that we probably ain't even hearing up here. So it's hard for us to judge of stuff we ain't never heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talk about these jams or what, yo?
If we must.
Come on, yo. Like that's a reach, yo. Thanksgiving's tomorrow, bro. Like that is a reach.
Wait, you talking to me?
It's crazy.
You talking to me?
Yo, I'm talking about the Bert talk about some Ayo.
Oh, I thought you said I'm saying
nah. Bert talk about some Ayo.
Gotcha.
Yo, Thanksgiving's tomorrow, bro.
Is it? It don't feel like it.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
I feel like I'm supposed to go. I feel like I gotta go to work tomorrow. I don't feel like Thanksgiving.
I do gotta go to work tomorrow.
Hey,
criminals don't take days off. Bounty hunters
bounty
hunters. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I say,
is bounty on holidays?
Might got scoop somebody up at the crib. Catch them slipping.
Fun fact: I am not a bounty hunter.
Catch them lacking at the crib.
I am not a bounty hunter.
You get a Thanksgiving plate too when you go get them?
If you are
we going to stay on topic or what? Yo? Like, what's going on today, man?
Nah, stay on topic. School, remember you told me that story about how you had to put that ankle bracelet on Boyd, but then they gave you a plate of food?
Wait, Joe, I thought we were staying on topic. Yo.
I said stay on topic.
No, that's not the topic.
But remember that story, though?
Yeah, but that's not the topic.
Oh, wait, this is a real story?
Yeah.
Yo, come on, yo. What we doing right now,
my guy at school had to go put a bracelet on a kid out in, where was that shit at? It was like almost damn near upstate New York or some shit like that. My guy had no service, no nothing. Got to the crib, and they like, yo, you know, we got no service. You know, I forget what else happened. You had
I'm not telling the story, yo. You want to tell the story? You go ahead, yo.
What happened? You had lost service out there, and then I think it's some kind of storm or some shit. Like, well, you can wait it out. You know, we're about to start dinner, and like Johnny's gonna be here soon or some shit like that. And you just pulled up and ate a plate of food. You just break bread with boy, and then put the ankle bracelet on him. It's fucked up.
We gonna talk about the real topic.
Kid had to be pissed, dog. Like you gonna come give me an ankle bracelet and eat the food in my crib, dog?
They just pulled up. Had to play the food like, ready.
Dinner was fire, but you still can't go. You could go on your porch to smoke, but after that, that's
yo. Yo, you called me and told me that, yo. I was weak, yo.
Yeah, that was mad long ago too.
You can't let my boy enjoy his food. You had to put the bracelet on. That's crazy. You probably even doing that. It's probably like petty crime too, like something stupid. Shout out to Bull, man. He still got his bracelet on, you know?
So the actual topic.
Do you know if he still got his bracelet on?
Oh my God. No, I don't know, yo. That was like 6-7 years ago.
So he probably in like jail now.
Probably.
Probably in jail. Choose either route.
The actual topic, yo. Come on, school.
Sick, man. All right, yo. Thanksgiving, man. Top 5. Y'all put stuffing on y'all plate?
Hell no.
Absolutely.
What? Wait, you don't eat stuffing?
No. This is gross.
You tripping. Stuffing go hard, bro.
Fucking out.
It's hard.
Stuffing definitely top 5.
It's gross.
You probably not eating the right stuffing. That's probably what it is.
Okay.
You probably eating that stovetop stuff, man.
Okay.
You gotta get that good old fashioned cornbread stuffing. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm not going.
It's still it's still nasty.
Stuffing fire, man.
But what's in your top 5 if stuffing's not in your top 5?
My top 5 sides. Let's see.
Or top 3. You cut down to top 3.
Nah, I got 5.
Okay.
Let's see. In no particular order. Gotta have the mac.
All right.
Gotta have the yams touching the mac.
All right. Shout out to O.
You
just hate yams so much.
I'm gonna go with my green beans. My wife, my mother-in-law, and my mom's make some damn good green beans. I'm gonna go with some green beans.
That's different. I never had green beans on Thanksgiving.
Go with mashed potatoes with gravy.
I don't bang with mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving either.
Yeah, me.
And let's see, my 5th one. I'm gonna have to go with. For some reason, all my families always have some kind of rice for Thanksgiving.
I don't bang with the rice neither.
So throw some rice on my plate.
Okay.
And then throw on the King's Hawaiian roll on the side.
Oh, gotta have that Hawaiian roll.
Coming off the bench, Hawaiian rolls. You know,
coming off the bench.
6 men of the year. 6 men of the year.
Yeah, Hawaiian rolls.
You know, shout out to the Hawaiian rolls, man. I got a pack on the counter right now. Those?
Yeah, I eat Hawaiian rolls, man.
Okay, I was just checking, man. I don't know, man.
Oh, man.
Why would that be not red? Why would he not eat it?
I don't know, yo. This kid he don't eat fish he only eat fish 1 minute. Then he talk about he vegan. I don't know, man.
I don't think he ever said he's vegan.
Nah, what's in your top 5, school, since you only eat sides?
My top 5, I'm going with yams, collard greens.
Got to. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
You said ill for collard greens? Yo, what's wrong with you, bro?
You tripping, man.
You taking green
yo,
beans?
you sound like
day,
old right
bro.
now. Yo, you sound like old right now.
Far superior
every day.
This kid
every
is
day.
Wait,
that's
you
crazy.
picking what over collard greens?
Green bean, bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
I can see if you said cabbage, but green
I'll take green
beans,
beans, then cabbage, and no need to talk about collard greens because they're not gonna be there.
That's sick, yo.
Wow.
You better eat your greens before I see them. I'm tossing them shits.
Yo, that's wild, yo.
So I got the yams up there, collard greens.
Got you.
Stuffing, mac and cheese, and
you don't got no kind of fruit? Get you a fruit, man.
Funny guy.
Get you some fruit.
I don't know. We went for bachelor weekend. My guy had a fruit salad.
he did have a fruit salad.
My guy had the fruit.
Some cornbread.
I had the fruit salad.
Wait, what you talking about?
That list minus the yam.
For bachelor weekend, we went out to breakfast. You got the early breakfast. It was on the fruit salad. And your healthy shit, I fucks with it.
Nah, you gotta stay healthy, man.
Gotta stay balanced. I fuck with it.
But yeah,
surprised you remember that. Right them powdered eggs had you,
bro.
Had you messed up.
Powdered eggs had me out for the count.
Oh yeah, damn that shit.
Out for the count.
I remember that shit, dog.
From 8 to 4, man. To the shift on that toilet, yo.
Eggs, man.
Shout out to the Hojo, man. Them powdered eggs, man. Them shits was woo. Shit fucking terrible. Shout out to the CVS that had my script ready. You know what I mean? Took my meds, got right for the night. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
It's like that shit never happened.
Like it never happened, bro.
If you go into the club with Tills, you better be ready to go.
Oh, right. Yo, I knew it was yo, I'm just sitting here waiting for it, yo. I was sitting here waiting for it. I was be quiet. I was like, I'm not going to add nothing to the conversation.
Make sure you bring an extra outfit, change your clothes, too. You might gotta jog a couple blocks.
If you going to the club with Tills, you better not be walking for a week ahead of that day. You gonna be dancing.
Yo, my ankle was killing me that next day.
You will get your steps in. Trust.
Yeah, he was dancing all over everywhere we went so much that we don't even have no pics from that night.
No. We got pics for everybody. So I don't have a single everybody at the bar except Tills. Tills is the only one that's not in the picture.
Yo, the only pic I have from that weekend was at the baseball game. There's no pictures after that in my phone. Not
I don't think that was you in the picture.
One.
Yeah, that's very sick.
I wasn't even you in the picture. That's something like you.
Only pictures I got is from the Orioles game that night before. That's it, yo.
I promise you, the only time I seen you at the second club, we first went in, we was all standing around. Once we went upstairs, the only time I seen you is when you came to get me so we could do shots. That's the only time I seen you. Other than that, I have no idea where you was at, what you was doing.
Like I was on the opposite side of the club, yo.
Yo, it was as far
away from everybody he came with. He went on the opposite side of the bar. Disappeared.
I'll always tap Phil. I'll always tap Phil like, yo, I'm over here with it.
What about the other three people you were with, bro? Like,
nah, yeah, I wasn't on the same time, yo.
You know, Phil get the drink. He a reliable source.
But yo, where Tilda?
Shout out to Beezy.
I got a funny story with Beezy that same night too. Probably while we was trying to look for you.
Nah, chill out, yo.
He had to hold me back.
Yo, that's the same fitted. That's the same hat.
Yo, chill out, man. Chill out, yo.
That's the Yankee
drill? Yo, what's your top 5 sides, though?
That's the half in the club?
No, it's not. What's your top 5 sides, though?
Shout out to Lex, though. Called him out all crazy.
Friends of the show.
Don't even have 5, I don't think. My plays are the same every year. I have the Mac, of course, stuffing, collard greens. Those are really the only sides I mess with.
Chicken tenders.
And then I have a nice couple pieces of ham. I don't do turkey. And then some Hawaiian rolls and call it a day. That's all I eat.
I can't eat chicken tenders on Thanksgiving.
Yo, so you don't enjoy Thanksgiving is what you're saying right now.
That's the perfect plate. Y'all be adding a whole bunch of stuff just to add it. Nah, once you get the perfect plate, you just lock up the perfect plate.
Yeah, that's sick, yo. Nah, you gotta when I get my second plate, it'd be like a whole different roster of sides. Yeah.
Nobody need that many sides. What's kids laughing at?
Yo, shout out to school, yo. You don't even that caught that, yo. That's my guy, yo.
I missed it trying to explain it to this
guy. This kid's in tears over here.
Yo, my guy Bees eat chicken tenders on Thanksgiving, yo.
No, I did catch that.
I heard that.
Chicken tenders, extra barbecue sauce on the side, yo.
Oh, man.
Nah, my top 5 though.
My guy don't pass up a good chicken tender, yo.
Crazy.
A lot of people don't eat turkey. Just so y'all know.
I was about to say a lot of people eat chicken tenders.
I said you eat them all. That's why.
This guy just want to add his 2 cents.
Oh, the chicken tenders. Yeah.
What's your 5, Tills?
I'm waiting for these two to stop laughing. Both of them crying, yo.
Oh, God. That's
gonna be
funny.
fun. Biz, who knows? You know how long it take him.
So I got yams, collard greens, mac, stuffings. And I know it's gonna be a hated one, but cranberry sauce.
You said stuffing.
Oh, I knew somebody would say some damn cranberry sauce.
I fucked with cranberry sauce, yo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Look like you eat cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce, bro?
I fucked with cranberry sauce, yo.
That's terrorist activities. That's on the same level of coleslaw.
No, don't you do that. Don't you fucking violate. Don't you fucking violate. Coleslaw on a whole different level than any other food, yo.
Nah.
Coleslaw and black olives is on like the same level.
Cranberry sauce, bro?
Nah, it's not on the same level. I understand it. I understand the hate for it. It depends.
You slice it up when the little lines don't come out the cornball ass motherfucker.
What does it even taste like? I never even tasted it.
Cranberries.
Just literally just tastes like cranberries?
That's nasty.
So you can't just have cranberries, you got to make it into a gelatin?
Yeah, just get the juice, bro. Just get the juice. Close it's $2.19, bro. Just get the bottle of juice.
Like, whose idea was that?
Couldn't just get cranberry jello?
I don't know, but it's fire.
What do you have in it?
Can't just get cranberries. You just had to get the spread, bro. Like, this shit's nasty as fuck.
It's not. It's not. I like it. What I would say, yeah.
That's gross. It's 2 for $5. That's 40%. It's trash.
What?
Yo, you not liking collard greens is wild to me. Like that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You liking cranberry sauce is wild to me. So
nah. You not liking collard greens and this nigga not liking yams is wild.
What's so special about collard greens?
Shit is fire,
like,
man.
What's not?
Name one thing special about collard greens. Outside of it's fire and it's not.
Delicious.
It's great. What?
Yeah, hot sauce on the collard greens might be like.
So time. Green beans, yeah, not as good.
Can't put hot sauce on green beans.
Yeah, green. It don't hit the same.
Make sense.
It don't hit the same.
Yeah, you can.
Shit don't make sense.
Illogical.
So yeah, so I'm the only one with like a second plate sides. Like I'm the only one that do that.
Second plate.
I might get a couple of different things, but I ain't going crazy on the second plate either.
Nah, I just need.
Like my second plate be having like cabbage. I might have like the mac.
Gotta go to the cabbage.
Second plate is dessert for me.
I'll have potato salad.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'll mix it up.
Like
with 2 or 3 different sides.
Potato salad.
Yo, you know this kid's picky, man. Come on, yo.
That's crazy.
I'll eat potato salad before I eat collard greens.
Clearly, you're not picky enough with your cranberry sauce.
Yo,
make
whatever, yo. You make better decisions. You don't like yams. I'm gonna
put this in there for myself. Not putting any yams in my body.
Keep talking about.
How you say it like that?
Not putting yams in my body.
I didn't do that neck roll.
That's what I saw, yo.
What's the most overrated Thanksgiving item?
Turkey.
Outside of turkey. I think most people are gonna say turkey. Outside of turkey. What else is everybody love that's overrated?
Mashed potatoes.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving was a thing.
Mashed potatoes has never touched my Thanksgiving dinner.
You never had mashed potatoes with turkey?
Alive, ever.
I know you turkey.
I could go without the mashed potatoes.
I never had mashed potatoes with turkey?
Not for Thanksgiving. I've never had mashed potatoes anywhere near my Thanksgiving.
I've had it a couple of times. One of my favorite sides. Outside of Thanksgiving, too.
I like mashed potatoes.
Fried turkey, though. A lot of people say the fried turkey is good, though. As opposed to...
I never had the fried turkey.
Fried turkey. Still turkey, bro.
They say it's more flavorful as opposed to the kind of... Turkey be dry sometimes.
Your turkey be dry.
No, I don't have them. I wouldn't know.
I turkey don't be dry. Nah, but outside of turkey, let's see. Another side. So it's overrated.
Cranberry sauce definitely falls in there.
It's not even overrated. It's not even on the list anymore.
I mean, that's a lot of people don't like cranberry sauce, so it's not really.
But a lot of people
that's the one. I've always seen that at Thanksgiving that it never gets touched.
Yeah, it should just stay in the can.
that shit just there for a prop. Like they put it on the plate for props.
I'll go with you. I'll be the nigga in the corner with the can opener opening that shit. Like y'all don't wanna.
Cranberry sauce is the shit you throw in the cart just to get the extra $20 off.
Just for sure.
Just to get the discount. You like, shit, fuck it. Throw it in there.
You did the gas point?
I'm trying to think of something. Yo, those gas points be hitting, yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
That was so soup when I found out the grocery store down here do it just like Stop and Shop, yo. I was like, gotta get me those cards.
I've never seen anybody eat cranberry sauce.
Have you ever had any type of casserole at your Thanksgiving, or that's only Caucasians?
Nah, keep that casserole shit away from me.
Yeah, that might be on the white.
I was going through a list. I seen something on Twitter and white people were saying like their top foods, and it was just mad casseroles.
It's like what is it, like 3-bean casserole, green bean casserole.
I feel like mashed potatoes is kind of on that cusp. Like it's kind of like it's almost there, yo. So when you mentioned mashed potatoes, I was like, really?
Yeah.
Cause I remember
seeing nowhere near green bean casserole and 3-bean.
Nah, it's not. But it's like on that cusp. If green bean casserole's up here and like mac and cheese is down here, like mashed potatoes is somewhere in the middle. Like it's flirting with that line, whether it's for us or for them.
Where's cranberry sauce?
No one likes cranberry sauce. I'm like one of 2 people that like cranberry sauce. So
in the world,
it's on no one's list.
You and the boy that you got to put the ankle brace on probably.
Okay, yo.
No, they had cranberry sauce.
And he ended up in jail. So
why is it called sauce, bro? Like that shit is like why is it called cranberry sauce?
I don't know. It's fire, but whatever.
It's more like decoration at my Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you just put it on the plate and sit there nice.
It's more like a weapon.
Why would you go to the weapon? Oh shit!
Shit.
He said it's a weapon.
Like it was a kid in timeout.
It start popping off at the table. Just grab the cranberry sauce.
You gonna threaten people with it?
It's a weapon, yo. It could be used.
I'll put this shit on your plate. Stop playing.
Nah, I've seen a lot of threats made on Thanksgiving about cranberry sauce.
That's stupid.
And I've never seen anybody enjoy it. I tell you that much.
Now, I can't think of nothing else that's overrated like turkey, though.
What about dessert?
I don't even want to get into
that. Yo, come on, man. Like,
what we talking
I
about
already know if you don't like yams, I know you don't like sweet potato pie. Like, you might gotta log off.
I don't really like any of the popular desserts, so y'all could just pass me.
I know you probably don't like banana pudding.
What's
wrong with you, yo? And you wonder why I say you got the craziest taste buds I've known from anybody.
You don't have no taste buds, bro. When your palate this small, bro, you don't have no taste buds.
Damn.
What'd you ask him?
I said banana pudding.
You don't bang with it.
No, that's how.
You eat apple pie? Like, what do you eat, yo?
None of it.
Peach cobbler? None of it.
Yo,
that's very sick.
How you don't like peach cobbler, yo?
You don't like lemon cake?
I don't really like
7-Up cake?
These desserts. That's just my thing. I'm not big on anything like fruit based.
You like chocolate cake with like yellow cake with chocolate frosting?
Red velvet?
Sure. I'll take any cakes, really.
You like cheesecake? I'm trying to think of those.
It gotta be brownies.
Right.
Take
fudge brownies.
Brownies, yo.
And chicken tenders.
Give me some
fudge brownies and chicken tenders. What's a TV dinner?
It's a hungry man.
Yo. Not the Thanksgiving
it's like TV
dinners.
Busy hungry man on Thanksgiving.
With the penguin on it.
Cake cuisine?
Yeah, that one.
With the brownie you can never get right?
Yo, that brownie, man. It was a wild struggle trying to get that thing right.
1 minute too long, that should be a fucking hockey puck. 1 minute.
Take the brownie out before and let the rest of the food.
Yo, you leave that bitch in there for 1 minute longer. That shit is a hockey puck, bro.
1 minute, leave that thing in there for 5 seconds too long.
That shit is a hockey puck. Fuck your teeth. Roll up. Or fuck your teeth up.
Yeah, you be tight because that's the only thing you really wanted. Tight.
Can't spend $2 on a quick cuisine just for a brownie. That you can even make yourself. Oh.
Kid don't eat nothing, man.
And
yo, real quick, is mac and cheese overrated?
Nah, I think that's the staple. You gotta have that. That's the one thing you gotta have.
Yeah, you gotta have mac and cheese.
Right.
You gotta have it.
It's a great.
Are you picky about your mac and cheese though? Like, is it like kind of like potato salad where it's like I only eat so and so's mac and cheese?
No, I wouldn't say it's. I mean, I'm not that particular, but it got to be good. Like a lot of people make good macaroni and cheese. It just can't be like you could tell when macaroni and cheese is trash.
If it's still in the pan when you go to make your plate, it's not good.
What?
If the mac and cheese is still in the pan when you go make your plate, that means the mac and cheese is not good. Usually that's grabbing the mac and cheese. That's one of the first things people grab. Mac and cheese be
the first one that goes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You mean like if it's like people been digging at it and it's almost gone. Got you. I thought you meant like if it's you gotta have it out of the pan to serve it or some shit. I was like, what are you talking about, bro?
Nah, you bougie. You eat cranberry sauce.
No, what I'm saying is for me, it's like it's hard to fuck up mac and cheese. Like I've never went to somebody's house for like Thanksgiving. Food.
I've seen some fucked up mac and cheese.
I mean, maybe just me. Maybe everybody in my family know how to cook mac and cheese, but I feel like people are like way too picky about mac and cheese.
I think once you've had a couple bad mac and cheese, then you'll be a little more picky.
You know what good mac and cheese tastes like.
And we probably gonna see some wild pictures tomorrow on the gram.
Yo, nobody better post. None of y'all better post a picture. Oh yeah, please. It's on IG tomorrow.
What are you gonna do?
I'm posting it on our page.
What are you gonna?
Don't you do it, yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna snuff you. You already know the deal. Come on.
You're not.
We've been through this for years. Man.
You're not. I haven't seen you hit anybody in years, bro. I haven't seen you hit anybody yet.
I'm gonna snuff you, so.
Hey, not.
You don't eat stuffing, so come on, yo.
Sure don't.
Like, let's be real here.
Oh, wow.
Shit is gross. It is gross.
Don't you laugh too hard over there, Miss. I don't eat yams.
It is what it is. I'm glad you brought that up. We forgot to talk about that. It's a topic for another day, but Dave Chappelle getting Netflix to take the Chappelle Show off. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I commend that's my guy.
I don't even think Netflix had to take it off either.
No, they didn't. Because he doesn't.
They really didn't.
Because Viacom owns the rights to it, I believe.
Yeah, they just did it out of respect.
Streaming it.
I mean,
and that was a big deal for them putting Dave Chappelle on Netflix too.
Didn't they had like the exclusive rights to some of his new stand-up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
Netflix.
Yeah, he did a deal with them.
Yeah, all the money.
The first one was like 2 for $40 million, something like that, and then the other one.
Bro, he probably went to them and was like, "Yo, no more stand up if y'all got my show up here." They was probably like, "All right, that thing coming right off." Yeah, that's honestly that's probably what it was. He was probably like, "If you have my show up here, take all my comedy or take all my new stand up off." That's probably what it was. Netflix was like, "You got it, boss. You gonna take this old ass show off?"
That shit is still classic. It's still relevant.
Yeah,
nah, for real.
But you can't watch it now, though.
That shit is timeless, yo.
Unless you got it on DVD.
Nah, chill. You can't even watch it then, yo. You gotta boycott it even on DVD, yo.
So speaking of television, they just did the Fresh Prince reunion too. That's another topic for next episode. I forgot about mad stuff that happened recently.
Oh yeah, damn. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I have not. I've seen clips. I haven't watched the whole thing yet.
I did. It was pretty.
Gotta watch it.
Said it was dope.
Yeah, dope and deep.
I know it was deep because
both Aunt Viv's up there.
Both Aunt Viv's up there, and
that
was like the last. I think that was either the last thing or one of the last things she did. Like she disappeared. She got blackballed.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That was. I remember. I watched that part, and that was like legit beef. Like I'm sure they talked like prior to them meeting up, but like that was legit the first time like she had a conversation with him since he left the show like 30 years ago. That's sick.
She had did an interview a couple years back on like some radio station or something like that. But like on like screen, that was probably the first time I've seen her since the show.
Nah, she's done like a couple of interviews throughout the years, like pretty much bashing Will, saying like he was a tyrant, he was hard to work with, blah blah blah, all that shit. And like I believe I remember seeing an interview of her saying like, I'll never talk to him again and all this other stuff. Like, didn't care for a reunion, none of that stuff. So I know she was passionate about that shit. So I know it took a lot for her to come on that show.
Oh, this my mama.
Watching it was they put everything on the table about what was going on, all that. So
and you banged on moms like that?
He banged on me.
He called me. He called me and banged on me. I heard the bang sound. I was like, damn.
Nah, she banged on me. Shout out to moms, man.
Yeah, if I get time, definitely watch that. We could discuss it next episode.
Oh, moms is back. Yo, moms, you live, sis? You live, sis?
What up, yo?
Hey, Ma.
Pull me back.
That was corny. All right.
We got less than a minute left on this. I don't know if we want to wrap it up.
That's the episode. We're going to catch y'all next time.
All right.
Look, we got less in a minute, man.
So motto tone.
All right.
We start getting up. Jump into it. I'll be paying attention to that warning sign.
See you next time.
I appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. I'm schooling the game, man. We here.
It's been a pleasure, y'all.
Catch y'all later. Whatever you do, no cranberry sauce on your plate.
No cranberry sauce, no
Put some
collard.
yams on that plate, man.
Stay away from the leafy greens.
Man.
Bless up.
Y'all be safe. Minimal people at your crib tomorrow.
Yeah, mask up too.
Keep your mask on. No hugs.
No fist pound. Just sit down and get ready to eat. Don't even talk to nobody.
You can't even pray.
Just sit down and get ready to eat. Cause you got a time limit.
Everybody do that. You gotta do your own silent prayer.
Yeah, it's a time limit. It's a time limit. You can't exceed it, or you're gonna expose people. Just get in, eat, be out. No lollygagging, no standing at the door with your plates. None of that. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.